All right, Barry, just draw. Let's check it. Ah! Now, I'm not gonna lie, your boy is sick as hell. I got the headache of death. Anyways, Barry just dropped NFL Week 12 review. I can't believe it's Week 12. Excuse me. We're almost done with the NFL regular season, and we're gonna be heading into the playoffs, bro. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna see what's going on. Fuck the Niners. Let's check it out.
You want to know who's devastatingly handsome and also well endowed? Check
Me.
out some big plays just to sell for a field goal.
By the way, bro, update on the fantasy. Boys first place still, 9-3. Your boys up a game. We're locked this year. We're gonna win. We're gonna win the 600. We're gonna get this first place. We're locked, bro. Letting y'all know right now.
Cocaine started raining down, and this inspired the Browns to go ahead with a touchdown in honor of former Brown Josh Gordon. Mr. Unlimited Russell Wilson fumbled the ball for a turnover, which the Browns.
Is it me or Barry's getting like a little zesty like each and every video?
Browns, they decided to fumble the ball back on their opening drive and give it to Pittsburgh, who were then stuffed on another 4th and inches.
That shit's
These
hilarious,
are the Steelers.
bro.
They just do not stop coming. Insert porn joke here. Famous.
Look at that.
Jameis Winston.
Look at that weather,
plays,
bro.
as you would expect.
Imagine
Also
playing in
running
that
for a
weather. That's
touchdown,
probably like
completing
hell
a
of
two-point
fun.
conversion to make it 18-6 in the fourth quarter.
I've
But
never
again,
played
these are the
football
Steelers. They
before.
have to
I
make
wonder how it is.
everything down to the wire. So after not scoring any touchdowns for more than the last 7 quarters, they automatically turned into the 07 Patriots, scoring back-to-back touchdowns off of a forced fumble per Devil Magic, and even took a 19-18
Russell
lead
Wilson was
with
looking
6
nice,
minutes left
bro.
with the ball.
One
After
thing
a
about
Jameis
these
Winston
games, bro, they really show you like who's like elite. You know what I mean? That's one thing about these weather
interception, which
games,
is just
bro.
part of the deal with him. But James
It
got the
shows
ball
you, like,
back
who's
and
an
actually
actual
led the
baller.
Browns to a go-ahead score. We love when a Chubb finishes inside the end zone, don't we, folks? The Steelers' Hail Mary fell incomplete,
Shout out
and the
Nick Chubb,
Browns
bro.
won 24-19, preventing another Steelers win that would have been an affront to God. Tampa Bay versus New Jersey. Is there really any point in me reviewing this game in depth? We all know what's going to happen. The Giants released Daniel Jones, and they decided to go back to starting Tommy DeVito, which is going to unleash a bunch.
No, this is my predicts, bro. I already got the script for next year, so this is what's gonna happen, bro. Incoming Yap Sesh, by the way. I'm sorry. Anyways, they're gonna draft Shadeur. I think they already fired Brian Dable, so then they're gonna hire Shadeur's dad, prime time. Oh my, bro, them two in New York in the Big Apple? Nah, that's gonna be a movie.
Italian jokes. You ever realize that Italians?
Next
are the
Jersey's
last
fun to
two
be
people you
a.
can make
It's
fun
fun to
of
be a
without
movie
anybody
next season,
caring.
bro.
Hey, I'm
Telling you.
Tommy Cutlets, and I got grease stains
gotta
on
wait,
my
though, of
shirt
course.
because I'm a fucking lobster. Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm walking
Anyway, before you
here.
can blink, the Buccaneers were up 30-0 before the Giants scored a mercy touchdown.
Nah,
to make the
Tommy
final
DeVito was
score look
low-key
a little bit
poo-bad.
less. You gotta give credit to Tommy DeVito on the final play, though. 2 seconds left, down 23. He throws the ball out of the end zone. You gotta love that competitiveness. And Baker Mayfield, you're not allowed to do the Tommy DeVito celebration because you're not Italian enough, pal. My son was watching that, and now he's very, very sick from
Baker's
throwing up.
funny as
Thank
fuck.
you, Baker. Kansas City versus Carolina.
Nah, shout out
Patrick
Baker, bro.
Mahomes
He's
has
been having a
struggling.
season.
So what do? You
I ain't
give
gonna
him
lie.
an amazingly easy touchdown to start things off. But guess what? The Panthers responded with a field goal to make it 7-3, and the Chiefs responded with a field goal to make it 10-3, and then the Panthers responded with a field goal. Why are there so many field goals in here? Jesus Christ!
Man.
This is like a Steelers fan wet dream. Finally, after going up 13-6,
Stupid.
Mahomes threw another touchdown
I hate the
pass.
Steelers,
In
by the
the
way, bro.
salute to
Fuck.
service end zone, does this mean that Patrick Mahomes supports
They
war?
never score
I can't believe
touchdowns.
this. Oh, look, another field goal. Don't worry, the Panthers finally scored a touchdown midway through the third, and Bryce Young was actually halfway decent on this day, but the Chiefs' defense isn't nearly as good as people make
homie.
it out to be. Nevertheless, the Chiefs responded right back with another touchdown.
This
DeAndre
was,
Hopkins left
Mahomes'
his fingertips all over
Fuck,
the
bro,
end
hairball.
zone, smeared.
Anyways, this was Mahomes' first good game of the season. Now, granted, it was against the Carolina Panthers, so does it really count? No. Now, let's read this. 5-time Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins was accused of trashing his NFL hotel room in the NFL. Nah, bro.
I know it
Stupid.
was a hotel room wall, but the Panthers did not go away. Down 11, they kicked. Guess what?
This
A
dude
field
Barry
goal.
always
Mahomes
brings
took a
up,
couple
like,
sacks.
players, like,
The Panthers led a long
darkest,
drive. And a
side or
touchdown
whatever.
run with about a
That
minute
dude's funny as
46
fuck.
left, and the 2-point conversion to tie at 27. But every single person and their mama knew that Patrick Mahomes was going to find a way to get the Chiefs into field goal range.
That's
which
that
is
dark
exactly
magic
what
shit.
he did.
Yep.
As the Chiefs kicked the game-winning field goal, is Harrison Butker a system kicker? I'm just so happy for Chiefs fans. Their team is now 10-1, and they've only won 3 of the last 5 Super Bowls. It must have been such a stressful 2 hours
they're
watching
gonna
this
win another
game.
Super Bowl.
Miami
That's
versus
just
New
gonna be
England. The
stupid.
Patriots, even at their best, always struggled in Miami, but now that the Belichick and Brady years are over,
Hey,
they've
that
really
fool Jalen
gotten
Waddle
their
had a
ass handed to
fucking
them on a
legacy
platter.
game
And
against
this
these
game was
fools.
no different. Tua threw a bunch of touchdowns. The Miami defense did a couple nice plays.
Like
And
Waddle
yes, there were
actually
some
looked
field goals
like Waddle
involved. But
type
really, the
shit.
biggest question for Miami this season, and there's really no point in talking about the Patriots. They're a lost cause. But the biggest thing with Miami is that Tua Tagovailoa is not a great quarterback, but his value is incomprehensible relative to when he's not playing. I mean, when he's not playing, the Dolphins look like the worst team in the league, and when he is playing, they look like a playoff team. I can't really explain it. I want to believe that Drake May will be good, but he does have a little bit of a derp face, which is somewhat concerning. Detroit versus Indianapolis. The good news, Colts fans, is that you didn't allow the Lions to score 40
bro, just playing for the Patriots in general is depressing, bro. So honestly, like being depressed, like at least in a Jersey's uniform, like, or in a what am I talking about, bro? In a Patriots uniform, that's just depressing, bro. Just ask Light React.
Points on you. The bad news is that they still scored more points than you in general because all you could do was
Shut
a
out
couple
Flight, by the
little
way.
weaselly field goals while they scored a couple touchdowns. And guess what? When you kick field goals and your opponent only scores touchdowns, there's like
Dang,
a
what a
99%
touchdown.
chance you're going to lose. There were no real memorable moments from this one. It was a pretty nondescript 24-6 Lions win. The favorites came into town and won as you'd expected. I mean, I guess it matters a bit to Anthony Richardson because his future's on the line, but still, as an Eagles fan, will the Lions
Nah,
just
Big Tony
fucking
should be
lose
cool,
again?
bro.
Please?
I feel like Big
wanna
Tony
get
has
that
like
one
another
seed
season
very,
left.
very
If he
badly.
shits the bed next
Dallas
season,
versus Washington.
I don't know.
Oh, you like special
Might
teams
be
highlights?
the next
do
Daniel
you?
Jones.
Well, here you go, pal. Here's as many
Stupid.
special teams highlights to begin the game as you could possibly ask for. Jaden Daniels'
I
rookie
hope not,
season
bro.
has
I
come to a
actually
bit of
hope
a
Big Tony
crawl
pans out.
lately, which is why I never fear Washington.
He better go
Anyway,
off
it was a
next
3-3
season, bro. He
game at
has
the
to.
half
There's no
before
way.
the Commanders
Just
finally got on the board with a
go
Jaden
stupid
Daniels
before it
touchdown
breaks
run.
out.
But guess what? They missed the extra point. More on that later. Cooper Rush filling in for the injured Seneca Wallace, Dak Prescott, then led the Cowboys on a touchdown drive to take back the lead. And then Brandon Aubrey finally made a field goal to make it 13-9 with 8 minutes left. And this seemed like it was going to be a boring, low-scoring game. The Commanders fumbled, and then the Cowboys went up by 2 scores on a touchdown pass. Gee, there's no way Washington's going to come back from this. Daniels then led a touchdown drive. It was a feel-good drive to make it 20-17 after a successful 2-point conversion. But then the Cowboys had one of the most badass kickoff return touchdowns in a long time to make it 27-17. Commanders kicked a field goal to make it 27-20. They burned all their timeouts and got the ball back with about 30 seconds left, down 7 and 86 yards to go. And somehow they fucking scored a touchdown. What in the name of Raheem Moore is going on here? But they missed the extra point, which resulted
This game
in
was
an onside
fucking
kick, which ended
insane.
with another Cowboys touchdown, which gave the Commanders the ball back, which led to a failed Hail Mary. These guys aren't the Chicago Bears, although they kind of are when it comes to record. To close,
Bro, what y'all think of Jaden Daniels, bro? Did he lose the Rookie of the Year race? I ain't gonna lie, Bo Nix is looking good, but shit, I still think it's close, bro. Shit, if I say if Jaden Daniels makes it to the playoffs, he might have a good shot at winning it. Not gonna lie.
Thrilling, but ultimately
'Cause, bro, he
meaningless
still goes
34
stupid,
to
bro.
26
Look at the stats,
Cowboys
bro.
win. Tennessee versus Houston. This game
still
was
be going
really more
stupid.
exciting than it had any right to be. There were a bunch of long touchdown passes early on, which
He's
led
just
to the
been losing,
Titans
I ain't
taking
gonna
an
lie.
early 17-7 lead. But CJ Stroud
Hey,
came
shout-
back with
shout
another
out Calvin
touchdown
Ridley,
pass to make it
by the way.
17-14 late in the first half.
That's
the
my
Titans
dog
turned
right
the ball
there.
over. CJ Stroud had another deep throw. There were a lot of them in this game, which I loved. And the game was tied at 17 going into halftime. No, it wasn't. CJ Stroud, who's having a terrible sophomore slump, or maybe this is just who he is.
Yeah.
Maybe his rookie year
Stroud
was the
fell
fluke,
off,
and he's just
bruh.
carrying on the legacy of Ohio State quarterbacks in the NFL. Anyway, he had a bunch of turnovers,
He was
which were
doing-
not
he was
good.
doing,
as
like,
the
decent,
Titans
like,
took
the
the
beginning
lead
of
and
the
seemingly
season, but
never
then
gave it back.
he
But
just started
wait,
falling
they
off,
did,
bro.
because Will Levis sucks ass and threw a long pick six, which gave the Texans a 24-23 lead entering the fourth quarter. The Texans then expanded that to 4 points off of a turnover again, but in a game full of long, aired-out passes. It was a seemingly harmless little check-down throw by Levis that ended up
Fuck,
being
check
a
down of the
super
week.
long
Tom Brady
touchdown
check down
to
of the
give
week
the
right
Titans
here.
a 30-27 lead. The Texans responded with a long drive, which set up a missed kick, but somebody left the fucking door open and they missed it. They got the ball back after burning all their timeouts, and then CJ Stroud decided
Nah,
to turn
see.
to Dan Orlovsky running out of the back
Yeah,
of the
wait
end
and see
zone.
for
The
Stroud,
onside
bro. I don't
kick failed,
know.
and the
Right
Titans
now,
ended up winning by
he's
5.
been going,
Congrats on messing up your draft stock
surely
even more,
sophomore slump.
Titans fans. Minnesota versus Chicago. The game started with the Bears pounding that shit in. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I like. Before 2017 Case Keenum, Sam Darnold, threw a deep pass which led to a Vikings touchdown to tie the game. There was yet another blocked field goal by the Bears, continuing where they left off last week, which led to, you guessed it, another Darnold touchdown pass to put the Vikings up. Holy shit, a field goal by the Bears that wasn't blocked, which made it 14-10 at halftime. But Darnold just kept slinging the rock down the field. The key play of the game was really this botched punt return by
Jordan
Doofus,
asked him
which
going
ended with
stupid.
the Vikings recovering deep in Bears territory, and you'll never guess this, but they scored a touchdown to go up by 14 entering the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams had one of his better days of his rookie.
Nah, funny story, bro. This one time he had like a shitty week or whatever. He had like 5 fantasy points. I fucking and then no. So this is what happened. So he had a shitty performance, got injured, was out for like a month, I think. And then it was off like some like little injury, like an ankle injury or something. At the same time, I've never had an ankle injury, so at the same time, I'm kind of yapping, kind of not. Anyways, long story short, he commented on an Instagram post, laughing and shit, like at a meme page, and I responded back saying, "Get back on that field, bro. The fuck is you doing?" And then he just replied back with a whole paragraph. I forgot what he said, bro. The screenshot's on my old phone. I don't know. Shit was funny as fuck. He was pressed. Fuck Aaron Jones.
Even the final result. The Bears cut the game to 8. The Vikings.
But at the same time, I was a kid. I was trolling.
Once again,
so,
another touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
I hope he didn't take it like personal. I even DM'd him. So obviously he didn't respond back. L motion, but fuck, bro. It's still fuck Aaron Jones.
But
even though I be trolling.
The onside was good. Holy fuck, that rarely happened. Caleb Williams threw a couple seeds to get the Bears into field goal range, which actually worked and sent the game into overtime. But once he was in overtime,
like, bro,
things did not go
DM,
well.
bro?
The Vikings got the ball back. Darnold got them deep into field goal range, and they kicked a 29-yard game-winning field goal to continue their miracle fluke season. Darnold is going to make such a great overpaid quarterback somewhere next year with a lot less skill talent around him. Arizona versus Seattle. Hand up, okay? This one's on me. I put my faith in post-October Kyler Murray, and I got fucked in the ass because of it. Fuck. It's not like there was really much to talk
Hey, shout out JSN, bro. He's
been
going stupid for the past month,
bro. Midway through the third quarter, which put the Seahawks up by 10. And then Geno threw an interception in the end zone to make it somewhat interesting as the Cardinals made it a 7-point game. But they would never get the ball back down one score again, as Seahawks kicked a field goal to go back up by 10. Then with about 12 seconds left, somebody farted, which blew the Cardinals' field goal attempt wide to the right, which ended the game officially. Jonathan Gannon running like a chill guy. Get it? You get it because of the stupid dog meme, whatever? I mean, what even is that meme? Is it supposed to be a drawing? I mean, are memes even allowed to be cartoons? What the hell, man? Anyway,
he's just
if
a
I
chill
saw
guy,
that dog,
bro.
I would feed it chocolate. Green Bay versus San Francisco.
Nah,
if you thought that a game between Jordan Love and a bunch of 49ers backups at important positions was going to be a blowout, you'd be right. Because that's exactly what this game was. At no point in the duration of this game did it ever feel like the 49ers were going to win or even be competitive. They fell behind by 17 early on. Even when they scored a touchdown, everybody knew it was an aberration. Christian Watson was once again back to dropping wide open touchdown passes, but that was really the only positive the 49ers had all day. As unbelievable drunk driver Josh Jacobs had himself a day. It was 24-10 early in the fourth. The 49ers had the ball, and then they didn't have the ball because they fumbled it away, and after that, Josh Jacobs punched it in once again. No offense to Joe Mixon. And my daughter on Christian McCaffrey fumbled the ball away, which just gave the Packers more of an excuse to run the score up to make it 38-10, which is what the final score was. And here's Matt LaFleur consoling Kyle Shanahan. Two of the most successful Metro.
It's fuck the Niners. Our season's over. CMC's washed. Everyone's hurt. Our fucking backup quarterback didn't play football in like 3 years. First game back in 3 years. Where the fuck is the Pastronaut? Where the fuck is Joshua Dobbs? Like, didn't we sign him? Didn't we give him a cool amount of money to be our backup? Like, why the fuck is he not starting, bruh? Why the fuck was he not behind Purdy? Like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what the Pastronaut's doing. Yeah, I get it. He's an actual scientist that works for NASA, I think. Let me know if I'm wrong by that, by the way. But maybe that? I don't know, bro. We need Dobbs. We need to start him next week. That's our only chance. Because right now it's not looking too hot for the Niners, bro. I don't even know if we're going to make it to the playoffs. If we keep losing like how we are now, forget it, bro. All I know about this season, no Super Bowl, bro. That's it for the Super Bowl, at least for the Niners. This year, I really thought we had a chance to make it back. But I guess not, bro. Shit just didn't go our way. Motherfuckers are getting hurt. Shit just blows dick, bro. I hope in the draft we draft some dogs, because I feel like that's what the Niners really need. We just need another stud. As ironic as that sounds, yeah, we have hella studs. Yeah, our team's stacked, blah, blah, blah. But that's what it really comes down to, bro, because one thing's for sure, bro. Time is undefeated. Just know that. Carry that with you, bro. Cause fuck, bro. These dudes aren't getting any younger, bro. Debo ain't getting any younger. Nick Bosa ain't getting the list goes on and on. These fools aren't getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger. Niners, you gotta draft a dog. Simple.
Second head coaches in NFL history. What a historic moment. Denver versus Las Vegas.
And then I heard that Kyle Shanahan's on the hot seat, which I kind of don't agree with. He's made it to the playoffs. He's been to plenty of Super Bowls, so he has the bro. I don't know how to explain it, but he's like touching tips with it. You know what I mean? I want to fire him just yet, bro. I'd give him another stint. If we go negative next year for surely, that's for surely going to be on the table for that next offseason. We just got to wait and see. All I know right now, we just got 1 game.
Scored
all right, sorry for the yap sesh, bro. Fuck, I'm just a Niners fan, bro.
Had a nice touchdown pass to put the Raiders up by 4.
I've never witnessed the Niners win a Super Bowl. Yeah, they won it in the 90s. I wasn't born yet. You hear me? I wasn't fucking born yet.
Point
so stop saying that shit.
Day, the teams exchanged field goals, and the Raiders had a second half lead. But then Gardner
I gotta witness it with my 2 eyes,
Dick and throw a terrible interception, which set up the Broncos on a short field, which ended with a Broncos touchdown and a lead that they never gave back again. The teams once again exchanged more field goals, making it 19-16. Bo Nix, who I guess is just good now, led a touchdown drive, which effectively sealed the game to give the Broncos a 10-point lead.
Surely
led the Raiders into another field goal to make it a 1-score game, but he also broke his collarbone, making him out for the season. And then DoorDash Ritter made an appearance down 7 with the ball and a chance to potentially tie or win the game, and it went exactly how you'd expect. The Broncos then kicked another field goal, put them up 10, and that was all she wrote.
Honestly, just go back to DoorDash, bro. What the fuck is he doing, bro?
Denver is now 7-5, looking for their first winning season since Barack Obama was in office. Philadelphia versus the Rams. Like the late great Archie Eversole once said, "We ready." That's right. The Eagles were ready, and there wasn't any question about who the best team was. That was another reference to We Ready, which is basically the greatest pump-up anthem in sports history. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though. The Rams took an early lead, and the Eagles were settling field goals, and then A.J. Brown
Who the fuck is that?
Of all time. And really, from that point on, it was
Archie
all Eagles,
Eversole?
and specifically Saquon Barkley, who is now in MVP conversations.
No, I've never heard of that guy.
Damn! Specifically, Saquon Barkley, who is now
in MVP
conversations because he ran for 255 fucking yards in a single game. That's really, really good. It's hard to believe the Eagles got him for a used condom in the offseason. The refs made sure the game was somewhat close.
Shout out Puka and Cup, by the way.
Bullshit flag. But the Eagles once again responded with a Kenneth Gainwell touchdown run. How about that? Good for Kenny.
The Rams got dick.
Matthew Stafford took a bunch of sacks by Milton Williams, who follows me on Twitter, by the way.
I still don't think the Eagles are like a Super Bowl contending team. Yeah, I get it. Saquon's having a legacy year, legacy season, whatever. But shit, I just don't see them beating the Lions.
Rams missed a field goal because they suck. A.J. Brown had a 100-yard game because
I don't see any
Brown,
NFC team this year
Eagles field goal to go up by 16 with 6 minutes left.
Stafford, if anything, Saquon would have a legacy game against them. If anything, he would need to, at least. If he has a legacy game against the Lions and beats them, then he's for surely going to win MVP. Do they even play the Lions? Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Yeah, see, they didn't even play the Lions this year. But they do play Baltimore this week.
Farted the ball out of his butt.
Shit, if he balls out against Lamar,
the Eagles getting the ball back. And then Saquon broke off another 70-plus yard touchdown run just for good measure. Folks, it's time to have that uncomfortable conversation. I believe that Saquon Barkley has officially surpassed Trent Richardson on the all-time list. I know it's a difficult decision, but it is the right one.
Dude,
anyway, Eagles
are not winning, bro. I don't give a fuck. They're not beating the Lions.
9-2. We're going to get the 1 seed eventually. It's inevitable. And then we're going to win the Super Bowl. We're gonna win the Super Bowl, okay? No team's ever three-peated. We have the best team. It's inevitable, so just bow down and show your respect now, and may God have mercy on you. The Eagles finally do win the Super Bowl in February, because it's gonna happen, and I'll be celebrating naked through the streets of Philadelphia when it does. That's a promise. Baltimore.
He said that's a promise. Nah, he has to do it now.
Between brothers John and Jim.
You have to do it now if the Eagles win the Super Bowl. We got wait and see.
Tim Harbaugh. Isn't that
just hilarious,
though? And wholesome and heartwarming. Anyway, the Chargers began the game with the upper hand. Herbert ran for a touchdown, and they kicked a field goal to
Herbert's been running more.
But Lamar Jackson recreated his high school viral touchdown run, and the Chargers offense went stale for a little bit before Lamar had an amazing touchdown pass to Rashad Bateman to put the Ravens up 14-10. Then the game became a little bit of a field goal battle, which is boring and nobody likes it except weirdo soccer people. Anyway, so Derrick Henry ran ran the ball really, really hard on 4th and 1, but it wasn't as good as Saquon was last night in the same building. The Ravens then went up by 7 on a touchdown pass by Lamar, but they failed the 2-point conversion, keeping it.
Damn, you're
Quentin
ass.
Johnson, had a massive
How do you
drop.
drop that?
I thought we were past all these problems, but unfortunately we're not. That ended up being
Damn.
pretty big, as they thought we were past.
If he would have caught that, oh my. He for surely outran this dude, so he would have just went up sideline, bro. He might have been a touchdown, honestly. Come on, bro.
Problems, but
if I were you, I'd do that Amon-Ra St. Brown drill, bro. 201 catches every day on the machine. Like, just do that every day, bro.
Unfortunately, we're not.
Ain't no way jumping past doing that shit.
As the Ravens
consistently
would
too,
break off
like,
a 51-yard touchdown run.
If I was a receiver in the NFL, I would just copy whatever the fuck Amon-Ra does.
Justice
Word is
Hill
fine.
to make it
Call
a
that dick suck. I
game
don't
with
give a
7
fuck.
minutes. Herbert did his best to do his garbage time stat padding,
surely
such as
do
getting
those
a
extra
touchdown,
catching
50
drills,
seconds left to make
or else
it
you're just gonna end up like Quentin Johnston,
the
bro.
onside kick failed.
Fucking
Just
dropping
like 3
passes
of my
and shit,
marriages,
getting
and it
meme done.
sealed the loss. Here we see two brothers hugging and displaying their love for one another. That's so goddamn hot.
Very stupid. Best throw of the week. AAR. Kyler Murray. Damn. That was an ugly ass pass. Nah, he took that to the house. Bobby Rip. Damn. Rip, bro. Rip Bobby. Fuck. And the Thanksgiving games are tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Fuck. Thanksgiving tomorrow. We're about to eat good. How was y'all week 12s? Let me know. Comment down below. And yeah, like I said earlier, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so I do wish y'all a happy holidays. Be safe, be smart, and for the most part, eat good, bro. Shit, everyone enjoy their Thanksgiving, and I'll catch y'all, boys. Peace!